What if the very fabric of reality was woven from patterns so ancient, so precise, that they formed the blueprint of the cosmos itself? What if hidden within the spirals of galaxies, the delicate veins of leaves, and the architecture of sacred temples lay a divine code, a secret language whispered by the universe? This is sacred geometry, a mystery that has fascinated sages, mystics, and seekers for thousands of years. More than mere shapes or mathematical equations, it is said to be the fingerprint of the divine, the hidden structure of all creation. Yet, in modern times, this ancient wisdom has been buried beneath layers of skepticism, misunderstood as mere coincidence, or reduced to aesthetic design. But the truth? The truth is far more profound. In this journey, we will uncover the forgotten origins of sacred geometry, reveal its hidden esoteric meanings, and explore why this knowledge has been guarded by secret societies and lost civilizations. By the end, you will not only understand the real purpose of these sacred patterns, but you will also learn how to apply them in your life to elevate your consciousness, harmonize your surroundings, and unlock the mysteries of existence itself. Are you ready to step beyond the veil and see reality as it truly is? Then let us begin. To truly grasp the power of sacred geometry, we must journey back far beyond recorded history into the myths and wisdom of the ancients. Across the world, civilizations separated by vast oceans and epochs of time all seem to understand one profound truth. Geometry was not invented by man, it was discovered in nature. In the grand temples of Egypt, the pyramids were constructed using precise proportions that mirror the golden ratio, a sacred mathematical constant found in the spirals of galaxies, seashells, and even the proportions of the human body. The Greeks, too, saw geometry as the key to the cosmos. Pythagoras, the enigmatic philosopher, spoke of the universe as being constructed by number and form. He and his secretive brotherhood believed that certain shapes, such as the triangle, the pentagram, and a circle, held divine significance, revealing the underlying structure of existence. In the East, Hindu and Buddhist mandalas encoded deep spiritual truths in their intricate geometric patterns, serving as visual gateways to higher states of consciousness. The Sri Yantra, a revered symbol in Hinduism, is a complex interlocking pattern of triangles, said to represent the union of the material and spiritual realms. And among the Mayans, the Fibonacci sequence, an infinite pattern that governs the growth of plants, the branching of trees, and even the proportions of hurricanes, was deeply embedded in their calendar systems, revealing their understanding of the sacred cycles of time. But why did the ancients revere these patterns so deeply? Because they understood that geometry was more than just structure, it was spiritual energy made visible. The circle represents unity, eternity, and the infinite, like the celestial orbits of planets, and the cycle of life itself. The triangle is the symbol of creation, balance, and transformation seen in the pyramids, the Trinity, and the fire that both destroys and renews. The golden ratio, 1.618, is nature's secret code, found in everything from the spiral of galaxies to the proportions of the human face, hinting at an underlying intelligence shaping reality. Sacred geometry was believed to be the key to understanding the divine blueprint of existence, a way to align oneself with cosmic order, and a tool for unlocking hidden dimensions of consciousness. But if this wisdom was so powerful, why is it not commonly taught today? Over time, as materialism and scientific reductionism took hold, the spiritual dimensions of geometry were dismissed as superstition. The sacred symbols of the past were either appropriated, misinterpreted, or hidden away, locked within the vaults of secret societies and mystical traditions. Yet, in whispers and fragments, this knowledge has survived. And today, it is re-emerging, calling to those ready to see beyond the illusion of randomness, to decode the patterns of reality, and to awaken an ancient memory buried deep within the soul. But what if these shapes are more than just symbols? What if they are alive, vibrating with an energy that can influence the mind, body, and soul? To understand the true power of sacred geometry, we must go even deeper. There is a hidden architecture beneath all existence, a blueprint that governs the growth of trees, the spiral of galaxies, the proportions of the human body, and even the structure of sound and consciousness itself. This is sacred geometry, the secret language of the universe, encoded within every atom, every star, and every living being. But what does this truly mean? To unravel this mystery, we must first understand a simple truth. Reality is not chaos, it is designed. Imagine you are standing before an ancient temple, its towering pillars aligned perfectly with the stars. The structure seems to hum with an invisible force, as if infused with an energy beyond the material. This is no accident. The ancients knew something we have forgotten. Let's break down the fundamental patterns that shape reality. The circle, the infinite, the divine. The circle is the most fundamental shape in existence. It represents unity, eternity, and the infinite, a symbol of the boundless cosmos and the divine order of nature. Every planetary orbit, every drop of water, every ripple in a pond follows this sacred form. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. When you overlap multiple circles in precise ratios, you get the flower of life, a sacred pattern found in ancient Egyptian, Sumerian, and even Leonardo da Vinci's sketches. This shape is said to contain the fundamental blueprints of all existence, including the human body, the structure of DNA, and the energetic fields that surround living beings. The triangle, the path of creation. The triangle is the shape of balance and transformation. In alchemy, it represents the threefold process of spiritual evolution: body, mind, and spirit. In religious traditions, it appears as the Trinity, whether as the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit in Christianity, or Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma in Hinduism. But there's an even deeper meaning. The tetrahedron, a 3D triangular form, is the simplest geometric structure in three-dimensional space. It is the first building block of reality, reflecting the fundamental structure of the quantum world. The golden ratio, nature's divine code. Hidden within all things, from the spirals of galaxies to the proportions of your face, is a number, 1.618, known as the golden ratio or phi. It appears in the Fibonacci sequence, a mathematical pattern that governs the growth of plants, the arrangement of leaves, and even the shape of hurricanes. This is not just a mathematical curiosity, it is a fundamental principle of creation itself. The Parthenon, the Great Pyramid, and even the notes of a harmonic musical scale follow this divine proportion. Why? Because this ratio is harmonious to the human mind, it is the pattern of life itself. But here's the real secret. These shapes do not just exist in the physical world, they exist within consciousness. Meditating upon sacred geometric symbols such as the Sri Yantra or Metatron's cube is said to activate higher awareness, aligning the human mind with cosmic intelligence. These symbols act as gateways to deeper states of consciousness, unlocking energies that go beyond the material realm. But how does this knowledge affect you personally? How can you apply this hidden wisdom to awaken dormant potentials within yourself? To answer that, we must journey deeper beyond symbols and into the living energy of geometry itself. We now step beyond the shapes themselves, beyond circles, triangles, and ratios, and into the living energy of geometry itself. Because sacred geometry is not just a mathematical concept, it is a force, a vibration, a bridge between the seen and the unseen. This is the true reason why ancient civilizations from the Egyptians and Mayans to the Hindu sages and Renaissance alchemists used these patterns to construct temples, mandalas, and mystical sigils. They understood that geometry is not passive, it is active. It holds power. But what is this power? Metatron's cube, the cosmic circuitry. Imagine a vast, interwoven network of energy flowing through every atom, every thought, every star. This is the essence of Metatron's cube, a geometric pattern said to contain all the Platonic solids, the fundamental 3D shapes that form the structure of reality. In ancient mystical traditions, Metatron's cube was believed to be a map of divine creation, used to balance energies, access higher dimensions, and activate the hidden potentials of the human mind. The Sri Yantra, the key to manifestation. In the temples of India, monks have long meditated upon an intricate pattern known as the Sri Yantra, a sacred geometric design of interlocking triangles. But this is no ordinary symbol. The Sri Yantra is believed to be the visual representation of cosmic energy itself, the blueprint of creation, where pure consciousness manifests into physical reality. Esoteric teachings reveal that gazing upon or meditating with this symbol can align one's mind with the harmonies of the universe, enhancing intuition, spiritual clarity, and even one's ability to manifest desires. The flower of life, the code of all things. Perhaps the most mysterious of all is the flower of life, a pattern of overlapping circles found etched into the stone walls of ancient temples, from Egypt to China to the ruins of Mesopotamia. Why does this shape appear in civilizations that had no contact with each other? Because it is universal. It is the code of reality itself. Some believe that within the flower of life lies a hidden key, a geometric cipher, that, when fully understood, can unlock the secrets of creation, healing, and even the true nature of time itself. But for centuries, this knowledge has been hidden, ridiculed, or forgotten. Some say it was suppressed, deliberately removed from mainstream teachings to keep humanity blind to its full potential. And yet, it has always been there, waiting for those with eyes to see. With the rise of modern mysticism, many misunderstandings have clouded the true meaning of sacred geometry. Let's clear the air. It is not just a mathematical curiosity. These shapes are not random, they are the language of the universe itself, guiding everything from the formation of galaxies to the structure of your DNA. It is not just an artistic aesthetic. While beautiful, these patterns hold deep energetic significance. Simply seeing them can influence the subconscious mind, harmonizing one's thoughts with universal balance. It is not bound to any single culture or religion. From Hindu yantras to Christian cathedrals, from ancient Egyptian temples to the cosmic diagrams of the Maya sacred geometry, transcends all human traditions. It is universal. And now, the most important question: how can you use this knowledge in your own life? Now that we have explored the hidden power of sacred geometry, the way it forms reality, carries energy, and has been revered across civilizations, one question remains: how can you use this knowledge? Because sacred geometry is not just something to admire, it is something to experience. One of the simplest yet most profound ways to work with sacred geometry is through meditation and visualization. These symbols act as gateways for the mind, helping to align your consciousness with higher frequencies. Try this exercise. 1. Choose a sacred shape. The Sri Yantra for manifestation, the flower of life for divine connection, Metatron's cube for mental clarity. Each holds a unique energetic frequency. 2. Gaze upon it. Find a printed version or digital image. Focus on its symmetry. Let your mind trace the lines, circles, and interwoven forms. 3. Breathe. Absorb. As you inhale, imagine the energy of the shape merging with your own being. Let it realign your thoughts, emotions, and body to its harmonic vibration. 4. Enter the shape. Close your eyes and visualize stepping into the symbol. See its golden lines forming around you, shifting your awareness into a space beyond time. Over time, this simple practice can rewire your subconscious mind, bringing greater clarity, balance, and even enhanced intuition. The universe is shaped by frequency, and geometry is frequency made visible. By working with these forms, you can align your energy with the forces of creation itself. Crystal grids. Place crystals in sacred geometric formations, such as the seed of life, to amplify intention and energy. Sigil activation. Draw a geometric pattern, charge it with focused intention, and use it as a personal talisman to bring forth desired realities. Sacred spaces. Design your home, altar, or workspace with geometric alignment using Fibonacci proportions, hexagonal patterns, or mandalas to enhance flow and resonance. Many believe that just by surrounding yourself with these patterns, your life begins to shift. Even our physical bodies respond to sacred geometry. Sound, frequency healing, the solfeggio frequencies, used in ancient chants, and sound healing, resonate in geometric harmonics. Listening to these tones can restore energetic balance within the body. Sacred postures, movement, ancient yogic poses and qigong movements mirror geometric principles, aligning the human form with cosmic forces. Nature immersion. The spirals of seashells, the branching fractals of trees, the hexagonal symmetry of a beehive. Spending time in these natural geometries can restore your body's natural rhythm. Spending time in these natural geometries can restore your body's natural rhythm. Many healers, mystics, and scientists alike believe that just by attuning to these structures, the body and mind begin to synchronize with a greater, universal order. But as with all sacred knowledge, there are things to be cautious of. Do not fall into mere aesthetic appreciation. Many admire sacred geometry but never experience its transformative power. Engage with it, feel it, let it influence your consciousness. Avoid misinterpretations. Some claim these patterns are just coincidences, but the repetition of these forms across civilizations, nature, and even the cosmos suggests something far deeper. Sacred geometry is not a shortcut. It is a tool, not an instant solution. It must be worked with consistently, through meditation, ritual, or observation, to unlock its true potential. The ancient masters understood these patterns were more than just drawings on paper. They were keys to unlocking human consciousness, bridging worlds, and reshaping reality itself. And now, those keys are in your hands. Throughout history, across continents and civilizations, sacred geometry has whispered the same secret that the universe is not chaos, but an intricate design, a cosmic symphony where everything is precisely in tune. From the spirals of galaxies to the petals of a flower, from the architecture of ancient temples to the neural pathways of your own mind, the same divine patterns repeat over and over, revealing a hidden order beneath all existence. But here's the most profound truth. You are a part of this geometry. The same ratios that shape the stars shape your body. The same patterns found in nature exist within your DNA. The universe is not separate from you, it is encoded within you. Ancient mystics, sages, and enlightened beings didn't just study sacred geometry, they became it. They understood that the human mind, body, and spirit could align with these sacred forms, unlocking hidden potentials, expanding consciousness, and bridging the gap between the material and the divine. And now, you have seen glimpses of this truth. But the real journey begins when you start applying it. Tonight, before you sleep, close your eyes and imagine yourself standing in the center of the flower of life. Feel its golden energy expanding around you, pulsing, shifting, whispering. What does it reveal to you? Perhaps a vision, an insight, a calling. Or maybe, just maybe, the forgotten knowledge of the ancients is awakening within you. If this knowledge resonates with you, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we are just scratching the surface of what's hidden beyond the veil. What do you think is the real power behind sacred geometry? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's continue this journey together. Until next time, Seek truth, embrace wisdom, and remember everything is connected.